Chapter 7. The Full House Harmony in Duality 7.1, Balancing the Yin and Yang. Work and play, passion and reason, balance. A concept mortals love to whisper about, yet seldom understand. You chase extremes, leaping from discipline to indulgence, from reason to reckless passion, convinced that one must conquer the other. But listen closely. Hatchling true mastery does not lie in choosing between them, but in weaving them into a singular, unstoppable force. The river does not flow in a single direction. It bends, sways, merges currents. The cosmos does not burn in ceaseless fire. There is shadow. There is stillness. There is the cold vastness between stars. A dragon does not rule only through fury. It listens. It calculates. It moves with intent. Yet you, mortal, try to divide your existence into opposing forces, believing that work must be separate from play, that reason cannot live alongside passion, that discipline cannot exist within freedom. You are mistaken, and I will teach you why. The greatest players at the poker table know when to push forward with aggressive fire and when to sit back in patient calculation. One without the other is ruin. So it is in life. If you chase only discipline, you will suffocate under the weight of endless struggle. If you live only by impulse, you will burn out before you truly begin. The wise ones dance between them, not as enemies, but as partners. Ask yourself, do you shouldn't play because you fear it makes you weak? Do you resist structure because you fear it binds you? Do you deny rest, pleasure, passion, believing that mastery comes only through endless toil? A foolish dragon hoards only gold. A wise dragon hoards fire and wisdom, movement and stillness, power and patience. Dragon Trial. Weaving discipline and desire. Write down 2 areas of your life where imbalance rules, where you chase one extreme at the expense of the other. What would change if you embraced both instead of choosing one? Where does passion need tempering with reason? Where does reason need to yield to passion? Mastery is not about choosing between forces. It is about wielding them together. 7.2. Embracing the contradiction. Finding strength in oppositist universe itself is a contradiction of vast emptiness, yet full of life. Chaos births order. Destruction clears the path for creation. Shadows exist only because light casts them. Yet mortals resist contradiction. You wish for simple answers, clear lines, decisive truths that do not shift. But tell me, do you know how a dragon truly flies? Not simply by strength of wing, not simply by currents of air. We fly by embracing opposing forces, gravity pulling us down, wind lifting us up, the tension between motion and stillness. So must you learn to move through life. Strength does not lie in simplicity. It lies in the ability to embrace paradox. Consider, the greatest warriors are those who master both patience and attack. The deepest thinkers are those who wield logic and emotion. The strongest leaders are those who balance control and surrender. Opposites are not your enemy. They are your secret weapon. Dragon Trial. Strength and paradox. Write down 2 contradictions within yourself to forces that seem at war. How might they work together instead of against each other? What lesson does the cosmos teach through its dualities? How can you stop resisting contradiction and begin harnessing it? A dragon does not fear paradox. It flies because of it. Final words from Zorando: not fear contradiction, use it. Do not divide discipline and desire, forge them into mastery. Do not deny balance, wield it as your greatest strength. The river bends, the stars flicker between light and shadow, and you hatchling must learn that true power lies not in extremes, but in their union. Your move. The cards are waiting. This chapter embraces paradox, integrates cosmic wisdom, and challenges the reader to rethink their perception of balance. Zoran frames duality not as opposition, but as the key to mastery, whether in poker, life, or the shaping of fate itself.